Traveling with video and photo gear is one of those things that sounds so simple until you actually do it. You're dealing with airlines, weight, bring just enough gear without overpacking. We travel all over the country and internationally for shoots, and over time, we've learned what works, what doesn't, and what just is not worth the stress. In this video, I'm going to break down how we travel gear, how we pack, what we always carry on, when we rent, so we can keep things efficient without sacrificing quality. The first thing you need to think about isn't even the gear, it's how you're traveling. Packing everything in a car or van and hitting the road, that's no problem. But what if you have to fly? Every airline has different rules around weight limits, oversized baggage, and international travel. If you are leaving the country, you're going to need to be aware of permits, customs, and documentation depending on where you're going. Now, a funny story about international travel without documentation. Funny now, not so much at the time. It was actually quite scary. Our first big major international trip, we were going down to Monterrey, Mexico, and we brought everything, including the kitchen sink. And let me just tell you, if you're in Mexico or anywhere international, coming out of the terminal with a bunch of Pelican cases, that's really going to raise some eyebrows and get you stopped and checked at customs. Well, sure enough, we were stopped, and long story short, we got everything back, but there was about a month or two there where it was real touch and go whether we were going to get our stuff back or not. Fast forward to now, after learning those lessons and being a little bit wiser, we get the proper documentation anytime we need to travel international. Now, going back to airlines, this is the main reason we typically fly American Airlines. They have a separate baggage category called media, and if you have the right credentials, you can get discounted rates on oversized and overweight gear, which makes a massive difference when you're traveling with production cases. Another huge thing we've learned is the value of sticking with one airline. Loyalty really matters, and points, miles, status, upgrades, free bags, it all adds up faster than you think. For example, I currently have executive platinum status with American Airlines. Now, that's not a flex, that's just so many years of traveling, and that means 3 free check bags per person on my bookings. We often travel with a crew of 6 people or more. That's at least 18 free check bags. If you're doing the math and you're paying around $50 a bag each way, that's $1,800 saved on a single round trip. Now, that's real money that can go back into the production or save your clients a ton of money without getting burned at the airport counter. So before you even pack, know the airline rules, choose your travel partner wisely, and play the long game with points and status. Next section is consolidating your gear. Now, over the years, we've gone through a lot of different packing systems and scenarios. Too many cases, too much redundancy, gear we thought we needed, but we never actually touched or even got out of the case. Today, we're refining things down to 3 main cases. 1 case for lighting, 1 case for light stands and accessories, and another one for tripods and modifiers. Now, this setup isn't perfect, and I'm sure we're going to keep refining it, but it's efficient, repeatable, and easy to manage on the road. A big reason this works is because of newer technology. Lights are getting smaller, but still as powerful. Inflatable light modifiers pack down to almost nothing. And smaller, powerful camera systems allow us to use lighter tripods and support gear. But technology alone isn't enough. The real efficiency comes from being prepared. Before a trip even happens, we've already known the specs of the project. We know what lighting setups we're going to be doing, what audio setups we're doing, and we practice these setups at home. That way, when we're on location, we're not guessing or pulling extra gear just in case. So the more you practice your setups, the less gear you actually need to bring. Now, the next section is what we actually carry on. Now, one of the biggest rules is this: irreplaceable items are carried on whenever possible. Cameras, lenses technically can be replaced, but it's much harder to track down an entire camera system than it is to replace a stand or a light on location. For example, you can find muslin at a fabric store, you can use a bed sheet to diffuse light, and you can improvise modifiers. But you might not be able to find a cinema camera or matching lenses at your destination, especially on pressure and on short notice. So cameras and lenses are fragile, and we keep those with us. They don't like moisture, they don't like getting knocked around, so whenever possible, those stay with us. Now, sometimes you don't have a choice, especially on smaller planes or you're forced to gate check. When that happens, everything is still packed in a case that we feel comfortable handing off to someone else. And one thing that never leaves us, I'm talking never leaves us, is media and data. The media stays on me, close to the chest, closer than my passport. Because if you lose the media, you didn't just lose gear, you've lost the entire shoot. This next section we cover when and why we actually rent. Sometimes the smartest decision is not to bring everything with you. We rent when it makes sense. Almost every medium-sized city now has ShareGrid, and most cities have a local rental house that can help you source gear. This is where we'll get heavier duty stands, larger lights, or some kind of specialty gear like a Dana dolly that doesn't travel well. Trust me, carry around a bunch of C-stands to an airport is not the move. We've done it. It's heavy, expensive, and exhausting. I'm sorry to the crew for doing that for so long. Renting saves time, money, and energy and lets you stay focused on the shoot instead of the logistics. Now, a quick little side note on renting gear, and this has more to do with being prepared. Most rental houses, even ShareGrid, require you to have some form of insurance. So having production insurance with you is super handy. This allows you to not only be covered in case of theft or damage, but it also ensures professionalism when you approach these companies and say, hey, I'm a traveling cinematographer from Dallas, and I'm here in Buffalo, New York, and I need to borrow an Aperture 1200D. People aren't just going to hand that to you, even for a rental fee, but if you have insurance and you can prove to them that you're covered and they're covered, more importantly, then it makes the transaction a lot easier and you have a lot more credibility when it comes to renting. All right, so here's the quick recap. Number 1, travel light but effective. Number 2, dial in your skills so you don't overpack. Number 3, invest in powerful, efficient gear. Number 4, carry on cameras and lenses when possible. Number 5, never leave your data unattended. And number 6, rent heavier, bulky items when it makes sense. Hey, if this video is helpful for you, we'd love to hear it in the comments. Hey, if you got a worse nightmare story or you've got a dream story about traveling, we'd love to hear it. Lord knows we've got our fair share. Traveling with gear is super fun and such an amazing experience, but it can be sometimes a nightmare. So hopefully this video helped you guys a little bit with some tips and tricks. And that's what this channel is all about. We just went through a new name change. We're All the Above Creative Studio now. We want to bring you consistent content because we've been there, we've done that, we got the t-shirt. So we want to help you guys, the creators at home, maybe make a couple less mistakes than we did. We just want to share that knowledge and those experiences with you and hopefully help you guys along the way. If there's some content that you'd like to see or if there's anything that you'd like us to cover, drop that in the comments below. And for those of you guys out there that have been kicking the tires around for a while, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't just like and share our videos, that's great. But hit that subscribe button, it helps us so we can continue to make great content like this for you. That's it on Traveling with Gear. Hope this helped. And we will see you guys on the next one. Peace.